Hello, and welcome back to Selena's Home Entertainment, where I, Selena, Hello, and welcome back to Selena's Home Entertainment, where I, Selena, introduce. Hi, welcome back to Selena's Home Entertainment, where I, Selena, entertain you. Today's video is, of course, another drawing video. What you've all been waiting for all month. I was trying to get another video out in January, but man, did it feel so long. Before you see all these unique little candy demons I've made for you guys, I want to give some backstory and lore on Sweetie Town themselves. In Purgatory, there are lands, there are towns, there are cities, and what is very cool about Sweetie Town, it is a protection town. Now, there are certain areas and sections you are allowed to go in as a human, or if you want to peruse the Purgatory, or if you want to visit a town, there are certain towns you are allowed to without any permits, IDs, you have to be a certain one, you have to have permission, etc., etc. This town is one of them. The Sweetie Town is a protection town. You can go there to find protection. They will protect you, as well as this town is in front of a couple other towns that they heavily protect and are under they're under surveillance. They are very much protected, gates around everywhere. You have to get permission to enter these towns for sure, but to get to that town, you have to enter through Sweetie Town. Everybody in Sweetie Town that lives there is made out of candy, or is inspired, or is candy. I plan on making more because this was a very, very fun series. It made me kind of think outside the box and made me think of what else I could do. Of course, I didn't do every single candy. I also didn't do any international. You can do international candies. There's like so many candies, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting overwhelmed. Ew. There aren't only candy demons in Sweetie Town. There are animals, there are ghosts, ghouls, whatever. There are plenty in there for you guys and for your protection in Sweetie Town. Is this an ad for Sweetie Town? I don't know. You go there to get protection. All these candy demons I'm about to introduce will protect you in some sort of way. In their way, is it a good or bad way? They're neither good, neither bad in this situation. Let's just say they are very much, most people in Sweetie Town are pretty much neutrally good. On to the first demon. So the first candy demon that I'm going to be introducing to you today is Jadazzle, the Jawbreaker demon. That's right, that's what her name is. Any of the candy demons do not have last names or anything of that kind of nature. Again, the Purgatory is where you forget a lot of your past lives or life in general, how you got here, etc., etc. You know, basics and stuff like that. You don't know much. They pretty much erase your memory, and you know, death is kind of scary, so let's not think about that. But anyways, the first candy I thought about was the Jawbreaker. To be honest, I always wanted to kind of create a character based around the Jawbreaker itself. I thought it's always such a cool candy. Also, Ed, and Eddie did not help this obsession of, wouldn't it be cool as a character kind of feel. And so I was very inspired. I'm very happy I drew her first to kind of, one, get the sense of what kind of color scheme am I doing for all of them and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure in the future I'm gonna have to start actually, especially big series like this, like really just plan out all the characters and see how cohesive they look together before just drawing them one by one. But I didn't do that, so we're here and we're learning. We hear and we don't judge, okay? Jadazzle, again, I love the way her skin turned out. Her little birthmarks of it looking like a Jawbreaker was one of the more key moments I wanted to show for her skin. I thought it looked very cool. Her outfit is based on the inside of the candy. A Jawbreaker is kind of iconic for how it looks on the inside as well, and I wanted to make sure to show that as well. And it kind of turned out like most of these characters are very 60s, 70s type of vibe, and that was extremely not the plan at all, but it kind of turned out really, really cool, and I really, really like this character design. Did it take forever? Possibly. Jadazzle, if you want to know more about her, she is definitely more in this little 6 characters, she is definitely the more ragtag kind of, she is the leader of this ragtag group, as I call them. She is definitely out there. You would definitely hire her in a minute. She is a busy protector. Let's just say that she is an iconic. You can trust her, as well as she is in a loving relationship with another candy demon. But most candy demons go to her for tips and tricks. They trust her. She is very much one of the more kinder of the candy demons. She lets anybody into Sweetie Town, even though she keeps a close eye on everybody. Kind of steps up to the plate when you should in a protection town, of course. And that is pretty much Jadazzle, the Jawbreaker demon. She was just so fun to draw, and when I start drawing them more often, of course, I will have more OC lore. While this is happening, I do need some help. I do not know where to go to put my OC's information or just get inspiration, working more on my OC lore in a sense, as I feel like my videos are really good, no doubt about it. I know this is like kind of like a stickle out of the video, but I really want to have more in-depth OC lore about my OCs. It also helps that I should probably draw them more often. However, I do need help on like, how do I write them out in like a YouTube video, I guess? Like, what questions do you guys have for OCs? Like, what do you want to know more about? Because I don't even know some of it, and that is kind of like the fun of making these OCs, is like some of it I don't even know yet, and the secrets are fun, it's secret to me too, guys. What do you want from me? Actual lore? No. Not for me. But yes, please let me know down in the comments down below. I know there are a few OC things. I know I have to get a code for the toy house thing where you can put your OCs in, but other than that, I don't know where else to go. The next candy demon that I would like to introduce you is Gustle, the gummy bear demon. Now, she was very interesting, to say the least. Again, like I said, I should have pre-planned before actually drawing all these characters to find out first of all, what I wanted to draw. I literally looked up a reference photo of a candy and I was like, okay, what is my brain saying? Saw a pose I really liked and the clothes they were on. So I was like, okay, how can I incorporate this? It's just how I work, and I know I shouldn't work like that, but Gustle, the gummy bear demon, is inspired by the gummy bear herself. I really had a lot of fun with her because she is definitely a opposites attract kind of character, where you have this stoic kind of person, but then Gustle's like kind of like the chaotic one, a little cuckoo, a little crazy. She has her little gummy bear bears. She has her little gummy bear bears that follow her around like it's her kids or something. She can control them. She can turn them into a bigger gummy bear. She can do whatever they want, I guess, pretty much. They work together in harmony. Again, this character also resembles a very 70s, 60s vibe that was not the plan at all, but I really like it. I don't know why, but the long turtleneck is something I inspired to wear because I love turtlenecks. But like, this outfit really wanted me to buy more. Really liked how long it was, and really I don't know, it just looked really cool, as well as just like the little gummy bears. And you're probably wondering, who is Gustle? She, of course, Jadazzle. Obviously, I don't want to spoil it yet, but Jadazzle and her are in a very loving relationship. In the past, they've definitely had their ups and downs. A lot of people thought they were very toxic for each other. I'm very much a stickler and a person who loves the opposite attract kind of relationship, where one is very stoic in leadership and one is crazy, obviously, as I said in the beginning, and those two just really match their energy perfectly. Gustle even has a little gummy bear that watches Jadazzle when Gustle is not there. Gustle is very attached to Jadazzle. They have liked Jadazzle since they first met. It's very much like Gustle is kind of a little weird, kind of a little crazy, kind of a little jealous. Gets a little jealous when other people flirt with Jadazzle, even though Jadazzle loves Gustle and would never do anything like that. that, but Gustle still and that's where the fights and stuff like that come in. But if you ever needed protection more, Gustle is your lady. Again, like I said, the gummy bears are it. They're your little cameras. They're your little dudes, little guys. Come on. You wouldn't want to hire Gustle. Again, Gustle and Jadazzle are very much a duo as well, so having both on your side, on the right side, is a smart idea, let's just say. And unlike Jadazzle, Gustle is very limited on who people should join in the town. They have outspoken very much, a lot actually, on how this town should be like worked and stuff, and they don't trust any outsiders from Sweetie Town. They're afraid that they'll get into the other extremely protected towns somehow without permission, even though it's like guarded 24/7. So it's more just like they're very like cautious on new people, of course. The third candy demon is Lotta the Lollipop Demon. Obviously she is inspired by the lollipops. And this one was probably my most difficult one so far because I, of course, decided to do something out of the box like I usually do with these series. And I was actually really afraid that I was going too out of the box, that I was going to quit this series. When you start thinking that as an artist, a fun little tip, if you want to hear it, you do not have to hear it. When you start thinking like that, take a break. It's just something for me personally that was outside of the box that I don't really do often, that I was just like, I was getting overly nervous for no reason. As you can tell, I really love this outfit. It is very much, it's giving Katy Perry, early 2000s, clunky chunky, and that wasn't really gonna be the plan at first. I was trying to keep it simplified. But the more I started drawing it, the more I was like, yeah, I'm loving this. This is what Lotta would love. She would wear this all the time. I could just see it on her, and the little corset with the see-through stuff, that was like my big brain moment. Okay, I was like, okay, me, I see you. And like the skirt and everything like that, I think everything slowly started to come together, and I genuinely do really love this drawing. It's like impressive for me to draw like that. It was very detailed. It took forever. And you're probably wondering, who is Lotta? She is probably one of the few candy demons you will meet at Sweetie Town that you will probably not like. She's very much a person who gets herself in trouble all the time, who betrays a lot, and I mean a lot, of candy demons in Sweetie Town. She is very selfish. She does not care what people think about her. You can ask for protection for her for a price, of course. A lot of these candy demons protect with no price at all, because most likely you're coming to them at the last stage of like fear, and there's nobody else who can. So you go to Sweetie Town out of pretty much desperation, is what I like to think of Sweetie Town. Like, I love Sweetie Town, but you go there for like the weirdos and the people who can protect you. But yeah, so most of them are free. Lotta, she loves lollipops. If you do not have a lollipop for her, she ain't protecting you for anything. If you get her like one little, those like Halloween small little like lollipop candies, she gonna sell you out and do everything she can for more lollipops. She's obsessed with lollipops. She's selfish. She's betrayed even this own ragtag group. She has been in Sweetie Town jail for multiple times, and I don't know why they keep letting her out. Probably with the lollipops, huh? Lotta, I thought, was a very interesting character to include, because she's a character in Sweetie Town that you just will not like. But character design, you will like. The next candy demon is Liva the Licorice Demon. This one was my most, I feel like, difficult color-wise. Color scheme was very limited compared to like what the last three were, very rainbow-esque colors. I had like at least 6 colors I could work around, and Liva was like at most 2. three, like red and black licorice. Obviously there's no, I don't think there is, unless there is. Amazing, stellar, more lore for me to do. Liva is one of the more newer candy demons introduced into Sweetie Town. She has not been around long. She has just discovered she is a demon in the first place. So she is very sad, depressed. She's the girl in the corner in the shadows. However, she must stay here in Sweetie Town, a protection town, and not the one being protected like she usually is. She's the one who has to do the protection. It was kind of hard to do, in my opinion, to figure out a way where you can look at her and be like, oh my god, that's licorice. Like, licorice is kind of hard to draw. The more I drew candy demons, I was like, god dang, why did I choose this one so hard? And the way Liva turned out was so cool and interesting. Again, I used her skin as like scars. It's all over her face. It looks like her body is made of licorice, as well as her hair. Her hair was so fun to do. It's very fun to do that type of hairstyle. It made it look like licorice. Her outfit looks like licorice. It's very much, she doesn't know who she really is, so she tries to fit in a little bit. And her relationships with a lot of the candy demons are pretty weak to good, at least. Like, a lot of them are big sisters to her. Again, Liva's a young candy demon, so Liva and some of the other candy demons that I will be in this video are very close sisterly bond, because the next two are very young as well in this lore that I'm doing. They have not been around that long. So they have a very close sisterly bond. They are a trio of candy demons that can protect you. You really don't want Liva to protect you, as she doesn't really know her, and she will probably stand behind you rather in front of you like a protector's supposed to do. The next candy demon is Sissy, the Circus Peanuts demon. Candy demon based off those delicious marshmallowy circus peanuts. And people who say that don't like them are jealous that other people like them. Yeah, jealous. And again, another one that is very limited in color palettes, literally just orange. And I was like, ooh, okay. And I really try to make this outfit that she is wearing as the candy as possible, not like actual peanuts, like actual looking like the candy. And that was kind of hard a little bit too, the way I had to shade things and stuff. Like, I had to make it look faded but not too faded. But her outfit was so fun to draw. I love drawing clown outfits and clowns. Like, they're so fun to draw. I don't know why. Don't ask me this. Who is Sissy's? She is one of the more scarier ones. The ones that at first, she's very genuine, she's very sweet, goofy, she will make you laugh all day, all night, baby. But the moment you betray her, the moment you hurt her, you're gonna regret it. And certainly in the past, Lotta has definitely regretted it, hasn't she? Ooh. Sissy has definitely been one of those characters that you can trust wholeheartedly. She's gonna have your back. She's spooky, she's scary, she can easily hide in those shadows, but also make someone feel very comfortable. Before her and Liva and the last character are very close. Sissy is very, very protective of Liva. No. You touch a finger on Liva, you about to regret that decision. But Sissy was super fun to draw, especially her face. I love drawing clown makeup, so it's always so fun for me, and I wanted to really make her creepy, and I think I did that, guys. I'm sorry, but not sorry, because it was fun. And last but certainly not least of this series of candy demons is Rocks, the rock candy. Heck yeah. And not the pop rocks, the rock candy, the little rocks on sticks that I used to love as a kid. Again, I ate like 2 of them one time at a field trip, and I think I was high on sugar for the whole day. This one was kind of tricky, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking of ways of how to draw her in a cool and interesting way, as well as a way that I would want to redraw her again in the future, possibly. But she was so fun. She's giving 90s kind of vibe. The clothes, I knew, I was like, okay, how do I make this cool? And I think I did a really, really good job on her outfit and making it look crystallized. Again, this is like, I think this is my first time like trying to draw like rocks and crystallize rocks and sugar. So like, I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because it's something I again did outside of the box and made her look unique and cool and interesting. I also gave her a cool pixie cut haircut because I don't know, I just saw her as that and I was like, yeah, that eats. That definitely eats. Now, who is Rox? Rox is a chill girl. She's just here for good vibes. She's happy she's here. She's just chill. But the moment you try to get to know her, that's when she'll like rock up. Get it? I'm the only person who makes these jokes, okay? Yeah, this is the only channel you'll get these type of jokes, okay? Of course, she is the final trio of the newbies. They are very protective. Again, Rox is very protective about both of them. They all have very much a best friend, sisterly vibe. Most likely people get all three of them together because as a trio, they work better rather than separate. They just have different qualities and protection. And now we're here, unfortunately, out the outro of the video. All 6 have been created. Again, I made 6 characters. This is so many. I'm hoping in the future I'm going to be creating other things. I know a lot of people have said they want to see like another ghosty series, so I'm definitely putting that in the works. I'm as well as I do have like a few singular original characters that I haven't drawn in forever, and I want to plan on doing a video on that as well. So just keep your eye out. I want to do another drawing video this month. I just need to plan a bit more better. I hope this has been fun. I'm going to start trying to be more committed on drawing videos for you guys so you actually have more drawing content you can see from me. I've noticed that a lot of people liked my last drawing video, and it really has inspired me to continue doing my silly little drawing videos, so I appreciate that very much. But I must bid you farewell. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe, I hope you check out my other drawing videos I have on this YouTube channel. It's not many, but I do have some that you can watch, and I hope you have a good day, good night, good wherever you are at this moment in time, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.